To get directly to the gameplay, go ahead and click here on the timeline. Thank you so much for watching. Toy Story is released as the first feature-length, fully computer-animated film. O.J. Simpson is found not guilty for the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman. The VCR and video cassette tapes are slowly phased out for the coming of the DVD. The Sony PlayStation hits U.S. shores with a whopping $299, undercutting Sega Saturn's $399. Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise is the #1 song of the year. The year is 1995. And if you were alive this time, you probably dressed like this. It is also the year of tonight's game. I have been a fan of horror games since the first Resident Evil, and I've realized there is a plethora of older horror games I have never played or heard of. I'm going to the graveyard of horror games and dig up as many of these tech terrors I can find, from the disco 70s to the year 2010. Together we're going to explore these relics of rigor mortis, here on the Cornhusk Retro Horror Game Show. Tonight is a very special night, folks, because we are about to play my very first horror game. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce D. Now the game I originally played was on PlayStation 1. Tonight we're going to be playing the PC version of the game, only because I thought it might look better. Suddenly? No, there's no suddenly at all, folks. That stuff takes a long time to seep in. Someone kept getting into his peanut butter and tuna sandwich, and he told them stop eating my food, and they wouldn't. And one day, Daddy had enough. That's not a short drive, I hope you know. San Francisco to LA, it's around 6 hours, folks. Anyway. Whoa, wait. You're telling me that the police can't reach him in the hospital, so they call his daughter, who lives all the way in San Francisco, to drive all the way down to Los Angeles, where a hostage's lives are at stake. And then when she gets there, they let her in the hospital alone? That's the story. Anyway, you play as Laura, and you find yourself in the middle of a hostage negotiation with your Faja. Armed with no gun and absolutely no idea what the heck is going on, you enter the hospital and you see all the blood donations your father has graciously bestowed upon the hospital. And if that wasn't bad enough, you are approached by some blibbity blobby thing and you find yourself now no longer in a hospital, but in an ancient castle. And this, folks, is when the game starts, because you're staring at it and have no idea what to do, as I had no idea what to do, so I was clickety-clacking at the keyboard because I realized something. I didn't know how to move at all. I tried the WSD. That didn't work. It's the directional buttons on the keyboard. It took me a good 7 minutes to figure this out. Look, this was 1995. These were cutting-edge graphics, folks. Yeah, it seems very slow today, but back then, man, let me tell you.
Laura. 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 This is your father. Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura, go back. Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura,
As Laura has her asthma attack situation going on, I am very confused as to what he means by go back. How? How do you go back? I'm already stuck here. I was in a hospital, and then your blibbity blobbly thing swallowed me whole, and now I'm in this ancient castle, stuck with you, and you want me to go back. How? And this, folks, may be another reason why I hate mirrors. I see you. Boy, I tell you, this castle has it all. Haunted mirrors, spiked walls. Gotta have your spiked walls, right? Laura, I think you get the point. I think you get all the points. So you obviously can't go here yet. And that's how the game plays, folks. In order to get into certain doors, you have to find certain keys. The game doesn't really make it too obvious for you, which makes it really hard. You just have to go about the place and hope you stumble onto some clue of some sort, like right here. Is it a key? Is it a clue? No, but it's a cool jump scare. Now, other than the occasional Laura from Father, Laura meets up with a bug. And when she sees this bug, she has flashbacks. Either that or she has a real good time in San Francisco. Call me wacky, but if she's not careful, Laura's going to end up just like her wacky daddy. Now, please forgive my PC ignorance, as I've been a console player mostly all my life and just started doing keyboard and mouse, I want to say 3 years ago. I say all that just to say it took me a long time to realize I had to push the space bar in order to pick up items. So for 20 minutes of the game, I was just looking at stuff. Now I can interact with stuff, and interact I did. Did not realize that the mirror tells you exactly where you're supposed to be going next. Like a hint when you get lost. Nothing says scary like a man stuck with his hand in the wall. And I know, Laura takes forever to get wherever she's going because she's a slow walker, folks. Very slow. Don't get me started on this little doohickey, because it's annoying. It looks like a Muppet. What is this thing? We'll get back to that later. You pick up this little paper thing in the drawer, and you're supposed to just put it in the bowl of water, and magic happens. Numbers, folks. Roman numerals. And we know of a device that requires 2 single-digit numbers, folks. Alright, it's just like being in Vegas. Give me a 4, baby. Give me a 4. Give me a 4 and stop. 4. Alright, now give me a 2. Give me a 2. Stop on the 2. Damn. Wait. Whoa. Did you catch that? So whatever number is on the first one is how many times the second one is going to go back. So if you land on, say, a 5, the second one will automatically go back 5 after the number you want it to stop on. Very, very upsetting. Folks, you don't want to know how long it took me to do this part. This was easily my most loathed part of the game. But we must stay persistent. I had to do some speed up and some cutting till we got to this point. 9, 0. Yes! Yes! Why isn't it opening? What's happened? The game's broken. What? What's going on? Am I a stupid head? Did I forget how to read Roman numbers? Surely it said 4, 2, right? Yeah, 4, 2. So what am I doing wrong? There comes a time in every man's life when he realizes he's overthinking things. And maybe this was one of those moments, because I clearly did that thing wrong. It wasn't for that little counter thing. It was for this. It was right in front of my face the entire time. Like many things. Anyways, what you're supposed to do is open the 4th door first. Right. And then you open the 2nd drawer. Ah, yes. We're going to use this little doohickey to open up the little wine crate down here so we can make the spiky wall go away. And with the spiky wall withdrawn, we go down the steps, and what children do we see on the wall? 7, 8, folks. The number I've been looking for all along. Hey, Laura, don't do it. I'll spare you the 40 minutes it took to get to this moment, folks. I'll be quiet so you guys can enjoy this awesome scene right here. Yes. Yes, you heard a scream when the door opened. Oh, balls. I have questions. Where did the ball come from? Who pushed the ball? Who knew that the ball would go all the way down the stairs without getting stuck? Because I sure didn't. You find yourself in a large room with a large fireplace with a large portrait of a creepy kid on it. Yet my attention was fixated on the dresser for whatever reason, because the game made me want to look over there, because Laura had to have another flashback scene with the bug. Enjoy, folks. Those Bay Area drugs are really out there, folks. Let me tell you. Whoa. Laura, did you get all stabby back in the day? Are you dangerous like your daddy? Laura? I think she is. Let's go look at this creepy painting real quick. Yep, I'm going to need a therapist. And following suit and what the picture showed me, I just moved the animals like so. But it doesn't tell you if you did it right. You don't find out until you get to the door. Ah, a new room, more possibility of dead people. Damn, that was ruthless, Laura, even for you. But I guess you had to do what you had to do to open this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Oh, it's what I always wanted. A book. Yeah. But the book does have a place we could put it. Yeah, we just walk right into this room and put it into the book slot that is missing. And, oh no.
Laura.
Dad again.
Laura.
What? What do you want? Speak.
Laura.
I'm right here.
Laura.
Stop yelling my name and tell me what you want, Dad. Jeez.
Laura. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Go back.
How?
Now.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Laura, you can't stop me.
I'm just really trying to get out now. I want to leave.
Leave the hospital.
I want to.
Quickly.
I can't.
If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world. Do you understand, Laura? Quickly!
Like, we are way past that. Way past that. While Laura's having asthma attack, I forgot to tell you, I killed the mirror. Yeah, I did. Apparently you have so many times to look at it, and if you keep looking at it, it's going to just crack and shatter all over your face. See? All over my face. Dead. No more. So you put the book in the little slot right here to open up your corridor. So Scooby-Doo. So Scooby-Doo. Who made this place? And Laura ascends the stairs to reveal a giant trap. So you're in this room with this giant wheel, and that scene plays over again for some odd reason, I don't know. But you're supposed to spin this thing, right? Like so. However, you're supposed to spin it 3 times to get to one room, 5 times to get to another room, 6 times to get to another room, and 10 times to get to another room. Hold on, Dad's got to speak.
Laura. 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 Laura, soon I will no longer be the man you know. I can feel my controls slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be safe from me. Laura, there's nothing I can...
Do? Why didn't you say this beforehand, before I walked into the hospital? You know, make your big gloopy head appear. Laura, do not come here. You can never leave. No, you didn't, did you? Anyway, instead of sparing you all of these willy turns and whatnot, I'll just show you where they led me. Spin the wheel 10 times and you find yourself inside the Knight's Hole, where you have the only quick time event of the game. No, don't worry. That's supposed to happen, folks. Honest. Ouch. Laura should be dead. I didn't push the space button. That's my fault. Sorry, Laura. We'll get him next time. Just brush it off. Alright, we're going to ascend these steps here and get our revenge. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Hot damn, Laura, you're even worse than your father. I mean, he shoots people and you stab people. What the hell is wrong with his family? You know what? Forget it. Let's do this round 2, shall we? We'll talk about it later, Laura. Don't stab me. Oh, he did! Spin the wheel 5 times and you end up at the outdoor fountain, where you find a little area that has a Sagittarius area, and on the other side across from that they have the best sign in the world, Aquarius. The game loves it when Laura sticks holes or fills holes in the door, so here we go again. enter the room with this little telescope thing. And this thing is really cool because you have to set the astrological sign and look through the telescope, and it will tell you the proper color. And the proper color will have you solve the puzzles downstairs. Alright, we just crank this yanker. Crank the damn it. So just do the thing so we can get the heck out of here. Jeez, I am not sus. I promise you. Did I do it right? Did I... Wait, this is different. This is new. What's happening? What did I do? This is a lot for cranking a yank. Folks, the game has a 2-hour time limit, and if you don't complete in time, game over. No saves. And you have to play that all over again. No, it was not fun, but an hour and 20 minutes later, we get back to where I left off. Sagittarius is the green one, so I tried to push the green button. For some reason it wouldn't work, but when I went over to the Aquarius, I had no problem pushing the blue one. Go figure. And now you can grab the treasure chest that has an item in it you couldn't before because it was surrounded by spikes. Spin the wheel 3 times to get to the pit, and you can get your wonderful reward. Laura's got a musket. Laura's got a musket. She's got a gun, she must bust it. Sorry. You got a musket, folks. We've got a musket.
Laura.
Oh, here you go.
Laura.
What do you want? I got a musket now. I will shoot you in your Zordon-looking face.
Laura.
What? Just show up already.
Laura.
Hi.
Soon I will be transformed.
I thought you already were.
When that happens, my new self will have need of you.
Excuse me?
This other self is one I cannot control.
Yeah, you're doing a good job
It
already.
is he who has done these horrible things. Laura, leave here. He wants you.
Whoa, I don't like how that sounds, Faja. At all. So we spin the wheel one final time. 6 times to be exact. This leads us to the stained glass room. Time to use the musket. Damn! How'd we get so high? Now, Laura is far more braver than I am. I have a fear of heights, and I could tell you never will I ever put myself in a situation like this. Plus, she's wearing a skirt. How brave can you be, Laura? But then again, you're crazy, aren't you, Laura? You stab some people. You're as crazy as your daddy. Now what? So, what exactly would you do if that didn't open, Laura? Would you have to climb all the way down? All right. And we find ourselves in a bricked, darkened hallway. Nothing creepy could happen here, right? It's so quiet, so peaceful, so serene.
Laura.
Damn it.
Laura. 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 Do not come to me. The one who I am to become needs blood for the change to be complete. You have seen what he will do, and it is your blood that he wants most. Laura, we are cursed. In our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
Aha! No wonder our family is crazy. That explains a lot. What doesn't explain why he needs me. Oh, maybe to be reborn? Why don't you just use father's blood? Why does he need my blood? What's so special about me? Laura. When you said let's go out for wings, I thought we meant chicken. This is not fine dining, according to me. This is scary dining. Welp, Laura's a cannibal. She's a vampire. The whole family is screwed. Completely. I just want to put it out there, folks. I did not do this game blind walkthrough. When I originally played this, I didn't do it blind walkthrough because there are just certain things you cannot figure out playing this game going blindly. So we had to use a walkthrough. But this puzzle in particular, I just got lucky. Very lucky. Honestly, I just pushed buttons and it worked out. So the cogwheel clock thing goes away and we have stairs to ascend once again. Where do they lead? Can't I just fly since I'm a vampire? The remainder of the game is practically full motion video with one choice that you must make at the end. So I'm going to take a back seat and let you enjoy the story and dialogue.
So, Laura, you've come. Now I will tell you everything. Hear me and leave before the one who is not me can emerge. Laura, in our veins flows the blood of Dracula. The time of change comes to all of his blood. It starts with lust for the strange. Then comes the desire for human flesh to make the change complete. Yes, Laura, that time came for you as well. I erased the memory so you have forgotten. When Dracula took control of you, with those very hands you killed your mother. It is our fate to be accursed, and now you know you must leave. I feel myself changing. I want your flesh, Laura. Listen to what I say. It is your flesh that I need, just as you needed your mother's. Come to me!
And this was the moment I was supposed to make a decision, and I decided to walk forward.
Thank you, Laura.
Oh boy.
Now the transformation will be complete. But Laura, your body will not be wasted.
Thanks.
Your flesh and blood will join with mine, and we will live forever as Dracula. Ah, Laura!
Why does everyone say my name weird? So, did I do good? Did I do it again? Did I get a bad ending again? Damn it! D was one of the first games to use 100% CGI and full motion video. Because the game is a full motion video interactive experience, you have no freedom on where you can go in the game. There is a set path, and you have to stay on that set path. While the game doesn't have that much music in it, when you're walking around the castle, there's an occasional background humming type sound. Nothing really happens musically unless an event takes place in the game. Other than that, the only audio in the game you really hear is the father saying Laura over and over again. D was a commercial and critical success in Japan, and it sold 1 million copies. It received a special edition re-release. Here in the West, it was praised for its story, graphics, and presentation. It would be released on the Sega Saturn and PlayStation as well as Microsoft DOS. Did you know that Sony did not print enough copies for the pre-orders, and this made Eno very upset to the point where he refused to make games for PlayStation and was exclusively only for Sega. Warp dubbed the CG model for Laura Harris a digital actress and had her play in 2 other games, Enemy Zero and D2. And that's going to be it for tonight's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed me revisiting my very first horror game. It wasn't very scary this time, but back in 1995, it was, at least for me. I will see you all next time. And if you want to see more content from me, make sure you hit that bell button. Until next time, folks, have a wonderful week.